Wilson. I teach technology applications courses at Guthrie High School. I teach webmastering and digital graphics. We're just now starting a unit in robotics.
The class inspires creativity and innovation. We've never had a class like this one. Therefore, the class alone represents innovation. It's remarkable because we're taking robots, historically exclusive to factories and mad scientists, and putting them into a classroom.
Our school is part of the Texas Workforce Commission and Texas Computer Educators Association grant. We have 4 teams that are participating in the TCEA robotics competition this year. The simulation deals with moving 5 oil rigs and 5 oil caps around on a plane surface. They've had to program their robot to move around the field and move the cans to locations.
In Mr. Wilson's class, we've learned all about LabVIEW and the LEGO Mindstorm Robotics Kit.
This is my first experience with LabVIEW, and of course it's my students' first experience as well. And we're finding that it's pretty easy to use, just picking it up. We've learned a ton, but we know that there's a lot more to the program that we haven't discovered yet.
Through learning how to use LabVIEW and building the robot, we also learn to solve problems, use guess and check, be persistent, all the basic principles of engineering on larger scales. And by using the LEGO Mindstorm Robotics Kit, we learned a lot about stability and balance in the structure.
This is the first year for Guthrie to have a class dedicated to robots, and certainly the first time we've ever experienced LabVIEW. Many of us have taken webmastering with Mr. Wilson, but this was taking it to a whole new level.
The thing that I like about using LabVIEW most is being able to see on the screen again the commands before it's actually played out on the arena surface and predict success or failure. I mentioned earlier that I teach webmastering. The students have done really well with webmastering. The one downside is it's all left in the digital realm. The thing that I love about our robotics unit is the code that they write actually becomes physical on the arena surface through LabVIEW. They're able to see digitally and then also see physically and see how those things two relate. The code that we've been doing in webmastering and in robotics, I want the students to be able to see patterns and see relationships, use patterns for making new things. I want them to be able to grab pieces of code that they know work and copy and paste it and edit it to work in new situations. And that's one of the things I like most about LabVIEW is that everything's visually laid out. They can see that code, they can see the patterns, and copy and paste if they need to. They can easily see different variables, whether it be power or time or rotation degrees, and very easily manipulate those things to create new moves on the arena surface.
I thought robots were just in the future. Yes, I played with Legos, but build a robot? I never imagined that.